Hello and welcome back to Questionable Let's Try. We're looking at some mobile games that aren't terrible. This is Hoplite. I'm tempted to say that Hoplite. I don't know. It's a kind of a Greek themed game, so it could be Hoplites. I don't know. Anyway. This is a mobile game. It's got a I forgot to mention in the Pixel Dungeon series the payment model for these games. If you watched that one and were wondering if there was any kind of abusive payment model, the answer was no. I'll have to be more careful. My phone actually turned off mid sentence there. Anyways, let's just to cover briefly the payment model. There's a pay once if you want to, but there's plenty of content if you don't, and there's no ads as far as I can tell. And I think that is a huge step in the right direction. I wish more games would do this. But anyway, I'm gonna quest for the fleece and embark. We're gonna see if we can get as far as possible, and I'll showcase this game. So this is a little bit different from your traditional roguelike. It is a traditional roguelike, but it's hex-based as opposed to grid-based. This is a really cool game, actually. It's really it's both casual and very hardcore. But I'm gonna show you. Basically, I would liken this kind of like to Desktop Dungeons if you've ever played that. I should showcase that game at some point on this channel. But it's very one screen based dungeons, and it's a little bit more puzzly than your average roguelike. But okay, so first of all, I'm not really doing a good job explaining here. So we have right here, this is a melee-based unit, and right here we have a ranged-based unit. The way you attack units is there's not really a press button to attack. It's all automatic. It's almost like passively based attacks. So in this situation, this is a good setup. We're within range of the melee unit. If we move one unit adjacent, we basically swap tiles within range of that melee unit, then we get to do an attack. So that's kind of like a example of how to attack a unit. There's a couple of different ways. We also we are using a spear, so I can throw my spear here. That's your basic ranged attack. However, once we throw the spear, we only have the one spear. We basically can't attack. So that's a little bit of a risk. You only want to use that if you're in somewhat dire straits, or if it's just the situation calls for it. I tend to use it on the last enemy on the floor because it's easier to do that. So we get one boon per floor. This is our boon. I'm gonna go for extra health. I played a pretty good run. I got to depth 12, and things start to get really tricky really quickly. I felt pretty good about that. So okay, here's another example of an attack we can make. So we have a jump. This is a hoplite. So we can hop. And we're going to do a lunge attack here. So a lunge attack happens automatically when you jump straight towards an enemy here. I'm motioning with my fingers, and I'm realizing, oh yeah, you can't see that. A lunge attack happens basically whenever you move towards an enemy. Not just when you hop towards an enemy. Whenever you just move towards an enemy, you get an attack. And then we have actually a very good setup here, completely accidental. I have an example of another attack. This is our bash, shield bash. We can shield bash something away from us. So I can shield bash this bomb towards the enemy, which is a really fun little mechanic. And there's no experience, so it doesn't matter how you kill things. You get your boon, and that's about it. So this is a very simplistic game, but it's almost got like a chess feel to it. It's simple, but it's kind of diabolical in its design. I'm really impressed by it. Its simplicity is really misleading in a way, but like right away you get like, oh man, I really have to think about every move here. In that sense, it's almost like not a not a good like casual game. You wanna play this like, I guess this is a good lunch break game, but anyway, we're gonna killing restores 6 energy. That one actually costs us a health, a permanent heart if we want that one. So I'm not gonna pick that one. That one's maybe for later. Affects targets in an arc. Let's try that. I haven't actually tried that one. And then we're just going to go to the next floor. The lava, I think you can jump into it by accident. I'm not sure, but you can also push enemies into the lava to, to give them a swift death. So we want to be careful these ranged units. They actually have quite a good range, but besides that, we're pretty good as long as I think as long as you are just kind of careful, keep an eye on the ranged units more than anything else, then you will do pretty well. Reduces cooldown. Let's go ahead and reduce cooldown. The bash I find is actually pretty useful. Let's I do really like the spear, but like you don't want to use it often. This is maybe a good time to jump, but you see that if we jump towards that melee unit there, then we'll be in range of the ranged unit. So we don't want to do that necessarily. So we're going to do this. There is no wait command yet. It is actually something you can buy. It's one of your boons if you're so inclined. That was a bad move. I moved like within range. So that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and kill the ranged unit. I find that definitely I take more damage from ranged units than just about anything else. I'm going to jump towards this guy for a quick kill. Lunge penetrates through targets. Deep lunge is actually really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I didn't quite understand it at first because it has the spear icon. I thought it meant that throwing spears, you could throw spears through enemies, but I learned quickly that was not the case. So this is a tricky situation. We have our first mage. Mages work pretty much exactly like archers. I don't know if there's a difference, but they seem to work pretty much exactly the same. This is an interesting situation. We can actually get 2 kills here. Kill, because we moved directly towards the ranger, and we also moved adjacently to the melee unit. So that's how you can get a double kill. Well, we could. This is not a good situation. I kind of want to kill this bomb dude here, and then, well, see, I could kill the melee unit there by moving adjacently, but then I'll be within range of the mage. So let's just kind of. I'm kind of trapping myself here, aren't I? Well, we could just like use our spear to kill the melee unit. I've never thought to do that actually. That's a pretty interesting move. So patience, there's your weight. Your tradition. I kind of like that weight is something that you have to earn, which is interesting. We have spinning bash. Let's try spinning bash. So every floor they add another unit, and things get to be pretty complicated pretty quickly. But I find that it never feels like too much so long as you're paying attention, which is definitely not one of my strongest traits. Paying attention. So we could throw our spear. Kind of want to just. Oh, I guess you know what. This is a good jumping moment here, and then we can kill that by doing a lunge. We might want to do a heal here. Fortitude increases. We could heal completely. Surge isn't good. Isn't bad. Once per depth, killing in 3 consecutive actions regenerates your health. So we could do this. Unfortunately, it's not like Isaac where it takes the empty heart containers. It unfortunately takes the full ones, which is a little bit brutal. You have to be careful, I guess, about some of the things you take. So killing or you have to do. We can do like 3 consecutive kills now to gain a regenerator health. However, that's not easy. That is not an easy thing to do. I actually think they were kind of in a bad situation here. I think I'm gonna have to bash that thing away, just to kind of save ourselves here. This is not a great situation if I'm being honest. If I was to jump into that center there, that would pretty much kill me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move here. That bomb guy is really not doing me any favors. I'm going to move away from that. Oh man, they really got me scuppered here a little bit. Okay, this is good. We can at least kill one of these guys. And then we can kill that guy by doing the lunge. And then we can kill this melee guy. All right, that's good. And that was 3 consecutive kills. So we got our heal off. Melee, I was able to do the lunge on that mage. I find those bomb characters are very good at moving away from me, so I usually have to throw my spear at them. Killing restores 6 greater energy, increases maximum energy. Let's do that. I'm gonna double down, and also I want to be. I'm gonna go kind of hard because I don't know how long I want to make this video. Well, I'd love to move adjacently just to get a kill on this guy. Actually, if I move back, yeah, the bomb will get him. So that's good. All right, this is a good situation. I'm just going to go ahead and lunge that guy there. And then we're going to go ahead and kill this guy. And if we can get one more kill here, which I think we can. Oh, we can't. I got really used to increased range on our spear. I could jump kill the bomb character, but then we'll take damage, which won't really do any. I guess I can do it. Oh no, never mind. The ranged unit moved back instead of shooting me, so we actually got a free point of free health point there. This was actually great. This was a great floor. We got our health back. So we could get greater energy, 2 greater throw, increases throw distance. I like that one. That's a good one. And we have full health now, so we can go pretty hard. This is no, the mage. Okay, no, never mind. I'm thinking poorly here. We can just kill the ranger here. And then we can jump kill the mage. See this? I actually see that's how I take most of my damage, is just not paying attention to the ranged units. But I really like this game. It's very, very clever. We're gonna move back, paying attention to the ranger. Kind of just want to jump kill this guy. See, that's piss poor. That's what that is. This is. I'm pretty sure if I throw my spear while within range of the ranger, that my guy will basically just get shot, killed to death. So I don't want that. Can I reach that guy? No, of course not. So I'm gonna move closer. Can I reach him now? I really am not sure how. There we go. That must be it. Perfect. And we'll just go ahead and. Oh, we can't jump over. Okay, well, we'll just go the long way around. And we'll go and get our boon. I'm thinking heal completely. I'm actually getting like really into this now. This is like, it's just like such a clever game that like I want to, I don't know. There's like a lot less going on. There's a lot less to like think about. Not so much like depth in terms of like the items and stuff. I can just kind of think about the tile tactics. It's one of the few games where I'm like really invested in the tactics, as opposed to like trying to figure out like all of the minutia of am I using my inventory correctly? What am I forgetting? I'm sure I've forgotten something, and I always forget something. Okay, this is good. It's also what interesting to me is it's one of the few games where like being surrounded is not necessarily a bad. Oh, that was bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing. That was a rare double lunge there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump kill this last guy. Increases leap distance. Okay, let's go for that. We only have 1 health left, and in fact, we only have 2 hearts total, so we're gonna have to be very careful here. But maybe we can make interesting things happen with increased jump distance. I almost made a blunder there. I almost was like, oh yeah, I could just like jump kill this guy, or I don't know what to call it. Adjacent jump. I guess it's just called a stab. I can just refer to it as a stab. So I can do, well, I mean, this isn't necessarily novel, but I'll just jump kill this ranged dude to give myself a bit more breathing room. And then I'll lunge kill this guy. This is bad, actually. This is a bad situation. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know what to do here, to be honest. I'll go ahead and jump here, see what I can do. I could throw my spear. Let's throw our spear. If I die, I die. I'm gonna die. Well, I can bash, so I've bought myself a turn. Still unable to really move around. Let's see if we can do anything here. Increase maximum health. Let's do that. We may as well increase maximum health as opposed to taking or healing ourselves because the guy is standing on our spear. We're still gonna die. Can I bashed? Oh, that seemed to kill him, apparently. Interesting. That mage is doing a really good job of just standing there. Oh, that's the ball game. That's the ball game. I feel like I should leave it there. It's a short video, but let's be honest, most of you are going to tune out at 4 minutes anyway. So the idea here is to give you an impression of the game, and so you can see for yourself if it's a game you would like to try. I think this is a really cool game, and it's definitely one of those games you can like play during a bathroom break or a lunch break, and it'll engage you, and it'll it's something you can actually kind of invest yourself in a little bit, which is, I think, rare for a mobile game. More spicy mobile game takes these days. I don't know what it is, but I just I find myself looking at the mobile game store and being very discouraged. So it was part of what spurred me to showcasing some games for you. And I know you guys enjoy the traditional roguelike genre, so I find that these fit into that quite well. If you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. Consider subscribing. If you're new to my content and enjoy this kind of content, let me know what kind of mobile games that you enjoy, and if there's some that I've missed, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.